Ford vs. Ferrari. Ford vs. Ferrari is a 2019 biographical action drama film that tells the exhilarating true story of how the American automotive giant Ford embarked on a mission to dethrone the reigning champions of endurance racing Ferrari in the mid-1960s. To achieve this ambitious goal, Ford recruits the innovative car designer Carroll Shelby, played by Matt Damon, and the fearless British racer Ken Miles, played by Christian Bale. Shelby, a former racing driver with a brilliant engineering mind, is tasked with building a car capable of beating Ferrari at the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans race in France. He convinces the reluctant but talented Ken Miles to pilot the car due to his unparalleled driving skills and technical expertise. Together, they face numerous challenges as they push the boundaries of automotive engineering to create the Ford GT40, a revolutionary race car designed to take on Ferrari's dominance. Spectre. Spectre is a 2015 action-adventure thriller film that follows James Bond, the iconic spy, as he embarks on a personal mission after receiving a mysterious message from his past. This mission leads Bond across various international locations including Mexico City, Rome, and Morocco. Along the way, Bond uncovers the existence of a secret and powerful organization known as Spectre. As he delves deeper, Bond encounters new and old enemies, including a formidable adversary with connections to his past. With the help of his allies and the head of MI6, Bond navigates through a series of dangerous and thrilling encounters. The film features high-octane action sequences, including car chases, hand-to-hand combat, and explosive confrontations, all set against stunning backdrops. Fury. Fury is a 2014 action drama film that follows the story of a battle-hardened American tank crew in April 1945 during the final days of World War II in Europe. The crew, led by Sergeant Wardaddy, played by Brad Pitt, operates a Sherman tank named Fury. The film begins with Norman being reluctantly assigned to the tank crew after the death of their former assistant driver. The naive and inexperienced Norman is initially overwhelmed by the brutality of war and the ruthlessness of his fellow soldiers. Wardaddy and the crew embark on dangerous missions behind enemy lines facing fierce German resistance. Norman's first experiences in battle are extremely tough. He immediately faces the harsh and brutal realities of war, including killing enemy soldiers and witnessing the death of comrades. Wardaddy takes it upon himself to toughen Norman, pushing him to become a more effective soldier. Over time, Norman gains the respect of his crew and becomes an integral part of the team. Kingsman: The Golden Circle. The Golden Circle is a 2017 action spy comedy film and the sequel to the 2014 film The Secret Service. The film continues the story of Eggsy, a skilled operative in the secret spy organization Kingsman. When the clandestine organization is targeted and destroyed by a mysterious criminal group called the Golden Circle, Eggsy and his tech-savvy colleague Merlin, played by Mark Strong, are left as the last surviving members. They follow emergency protocols that lead them to the United States, where they discover Statesman, the American counterpart to Kingsman. Led by the eccentric and ruthless Poppy Adams, the Golden Circle plans to hold the world hostage by posing a grave threat through manipulation of the global drug trade. Teaming up with Statesman agents Eggsy and Merlin embark on a mission across continents to thwart the Golden Circle. The Revenant. The Revenant is a 2015 action drama film that follows the harrowing journey of Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, a skilled frontiersman and fur trapper in the 1820s American wilderness. During an expedition, he is viciously attacked by a grizzly bear, leaving him severely injured. Believing he will not survive, his fur trading team decides to abandon him. Defying all odds, he claws his way out of his grave and begins an epic struggle for survival. Severely wounded and alone, he traverses the unforgiving landscape facing harsh weather, starvation, and hostile Native American tribes. Guided by sheer willpower and memories of his murdered family, Glass endures immense physical and emotional pain. The film vividly portrays the relentless and often brutal struggle between man and nature, as well as the unbreakable human spirit. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Legend of the Sword is a 2017 action-adventure film that follows the story of Arthur, a young man unaware of his royal lineage. After his father, King Uther Pendragon, is murdered by his power-hungry uncle Vortigern, Arthur grows up in the back alleys of Londinium. Raised in obscurity and unaware of his destiny, Arthur survives by his wit and street smarts, eventually becoming a skilled fighter and leader of a gang. Everything changes when Arthur unwittingly pulls the sword Excalibur from a stone, a feat believed to signify the true King of England. Initially resistant to the idea of leading, Arthur is thrust into a conflict against Vortigern, who seeks to consolidate his power by any means necessary, including dark magic and alliances with supernatural forces. As Arthur battles Vortigern's forces and confronts his own doubts and fears, he discovers the strength within himself to unite the people and reclaim his rightful place as king. Anna. Anna is a 2019 action thriller film that follows Anna Polyatova, a young woman living in Moscow in the late 1980s. Initially discovered for her striking looks, Anna is recruited by a Russian intelligence agency and trained as a skilled assassin. The narrative weaves through multiple timelines, revealing Anna's transformation from a struggling model into a deadly operative for the KGB. Her missions take her across Europe, where she navigates complex relationships with her handler, Alex Chenkov, played by Luke Evans, and the agency's stern head, Olga, played by Helen Mirren. As Anna advances in her career, her missions grow more dangerous, requiring her to face threats from enemies and betrayers within her organization. CIA agent Lenny Miller, played by Cillian Murphy, adds complexity by getting involved in Anna's world, further jeopardizing her already precarious life. The Equalizer 2. The Equalizer 2 is a 2018 action thriller film that tells the story of Robert McCall, played by Denzel Washington, a former operations operative who now leads a quiet life as a Lyft driver in Boston. When his close friend and former colleague, Susan Plummer, is brutally murdered during an investigation in Brussels, McCall sets out to uncover the truth behind her death. As he delves into the conspiracy, McCall discovers that Susan's murder is linked to a series of killings targeting fellow agents. McCall's journey takes him from the bustling streets of Boston to the serene countryside of Virginia, where he confronts his adversaries with unwavering determination. The film blends intense action sequences with moments of introspection, showcasing McCall's meticulous planning and formidable combat skill. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw is a 2019 action thriller film that follows federal agent Luke Hobbs and former British military elite operative Deckard Shaw, who are forced to join forces when a deadly virus codenamed Snowflake falls into the hands of a cybernetically enhanced terrorist named Brixton Lore. He, a former MI6 agent turned mercenary, is part of a rogue organization called Edeon, which aims to evolve humanity through technological advancements regardless of the cost. Hobbs and Shaw, known for their mutual animosity, must put aside their differences to track down Shaw's sister Hattie, a rogue MI6 agent who injected herself with the virus to prevent it from falling into Eteon's hands. As they race against time, they traverse across London, Moscow, and Samoa, encountering breathtaking car chases, explosive fights, and intense confrontations. Their mission becomes deeply personal as Shaw struggles to protect his sister, and Hobbs reconnects with his estranged family in Samoa. Everest. Everest is a 2015 action-adventure biographical film that recounts the harrowing true story of the 1996 Mount Everest disaster, where multiple expeditions faced catastrophic challenges during their ascent of the world's highest peak. Led by seasoned climbers, Rob Hall, played by Jason Clarke, and Scott Fisher, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, the film follows two teams attempting to summit Everest amid the bustling commercialization of mountain expeditions. When the climbers brave the treacherous terrain and extreme altitudes, they encounter unexpected setbacks and dangerous weather conditions. A sudden storm strikes, trapping the teams high on the mountain without warning. Struggling against plummeting temperatures, oxygen deprivation, and diminishing supplies, the climbers face life-threatening decisions as they fight to survive.
Which one are you watching first? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love high-stakes action as much as I do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more killer recommendations, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next one. Stay safe and keep the action rolling.